So tonight, I wanted to go ahead and take you guys out with me shooting. So instead of using the camera that you see on screen that I normally use, I decided to go ahead and use this one instead. But hopefully this comes out because I'm using these lights here as to light my face, as well as you can see, there's a ton of other lights just stringed all down these trees. They're fantastic. So let's go have some fun here at Liberty Station here in San Diego, and let's see what we get, and I'll show you guys later. Till then. Alright, I just finished here at Liberty Station, as you can see behind me. It's getting kind of late, so I'm going to go home, process some photos, and I'll be back with you guys when I get there. So welcome back. I know it's Sunday morning, and I shot these photos and went out to Liberty Station on Friday night. But life happens, so let's get into these, okay? So I decided to go ahead and already look at these photos and pre-select the raw photos that I wanted to go ahead and show you guys today, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get into these, see what we got. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and select this one. I'm doing basic edit on it, okay? So let's go ahead and start with the contrast. And then I'm going to go through the highlight, shadows, whites, and blacks with you guys. Now I'm going to go ahead and mess with the tonal curve. So this will, what it will do is it will redistribute the whites and blacks how I want them, so that I get the photo that I want. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and mess with the saturation and illumination so that I can bring out as much saturation as I want in the photo, which is just a little, and then what I want to do is I want to increase the light of the colors, so it just brings out, it just flattens the colors a little bit more, in my personal opinion. Now I'm going to go ahead and touch the sharpening, as well as the noise reduction. Okay. Now what I'm going to go do down here is I'm going to go mess with the color corrections, or the lens corrections. I do apologize. Now what this does is I'm selecting the lens that I used on my Sony a7R Mark II when I went out and shot at Liberty Station. And what it will do is it will correct all the distortions within the lens digitally. Now I just wanted to go ahead and put on a basic vignette, as well as I already did previously. As you can see, I already did the leveling. Now I'm just going to go ahead and check the sharpness of the photo and the focal area that I want to come out in the photo. That looks good. All right. Now let's go ahead and see what all these other photos will turn out when I cut and paste these the settings into the other photo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check none, right? So I can start from scratch. Check all. I'm going to mess with the white balance later. I'm going to mess with the exposure later. What I want to do is keep the rest of these. Let's see, I want the split toning gone, local adjustments gone. I want the noise reduction. I want the lens correction, transformation. I want gone. Effects I want gone. I can add that stuff later. Final rendition of these photos. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go back. Let's go ahead and select these and paste these settings. Perfect. All right. So with that done, that's a basic edit that I do in the beginning of all of my photos. What I'll then do is I'll go ahead and go photo by photo, do color correction. What I mean by that is white balance, as well as exposure, and then I'll add a vignette if I need to, as well as do any final color adjustments within the saturation illumination. So that's basically how I edit photos, and we're going to go ahead and jump into some of the photos that are finished, and I'll show you guys those.
And here they are, the finalized photos from Friday night. Once again, thank you again for tuning in this week. I promise you there will be more Nights Out with me coming soon.